express yourself in a real way, in a real manner. So I'm back up on YouTube, but if you're on Instagram, just stay right there. Don't go anywhere. I am now back here on this opportunity to teach this both ways. So we are all awakening all the time. This is something that's nonstop. We are all awakening. And what does that mean? You're awakening to who you truly are, not who what other people think you should be. You are also remembering that there's this divine self known as the higher self, your true self. Some people refer to as your soul energy. This part of you has lived in many lifetimes, literally simultaneously. The thoughts of one creation is happening all over the world. Nighttime in some areas, noonday in some areas, morning in some other times. Half the planet is asleep, and the other half of the planet is alive and moving forward. So, this is something that allows us to understand who we are. This so called matrix that we are experiencing. Matrix, if I'm not mistaken, you can correct me. In Latin, matrix means womb. So people know how to manipulate energy from within the womb of a person's mind or body. But here's the key: you are the master of that womb. So, what you might want to practice doing is dissolving all contracts just by speaking it. I hereby declare I dissolve all contracts, known and unknown, seen and unseen, right now. And I am free, I am totally liberated, and I'm receiving my own light. Now, people say, well, I'm going to take back my light. When you cut the cord, all of that negativity that was in that part of the tubing of your light goes back out away from you. You don't have to hold on to it. Why? Because your body is always matriculating new cells, trillions of cells every day, passing the torch of light and divinity back and forth to each other. So your body is constantly empowering itself all the time. Even the words that you speak, the things that you say that describe everything, can change everything. You've often heard at the drop of a pen, right? At the drop of a hat. You are in control. So today, I'm going to teach you how to be in greater control of yourself. I want you to just keep breathing however you choose to breathe. But whatever you do right now, don't hold the breath at the top of the inhalation nor at the base of the exhalation. Just breathe through. What you need to understand is that you are now becoming more of your higher self in the world. You are becoming more of your higher self in the world. And so, what's going to happen is you're going to make up your mind. You know, when many of us have experienced the bully, right, in our life, and the bully thinks they're winning until one day you decide that the bully's not going to win anymore. That's what you're getting ready to do. You're claiming your own light for yourself. You're claiming unconditional love for yourself. You're claiming kindness for yourself. You're claiming the truth of who you are. So even if the person is a bigger bully, then you are a sweeter person. But guess what? You release the cord and it's gonna like roll up on them anyway. Why? Because you were born into this world and you brought many ancestors into this world. You brought many other guides into this world with you. And your guides are just waiting. Why? Because they know you're in a free will zone. Your guides are just waiting for you to go like, come on. And they're going to come. That's your posse. Your posse going to show up. And when the posse shows up on a consistent basis, those who are being negative towards you, they're going to hit the road. Why? Because they can't control that which is now surrounding you. Today's topic is divine light of your higher self. The divine light is your own truth that you know, that you accept, that you embrace as you. So I want you to start embracing you, yourself. I want you to understand that when you start embracing yourself, you will not ever be lost again. Now you might get a little tired because you're not accustomed to carrying and to walking that with that much power. Many of us aren't. We're not accustomed to walking around with power. But sometimes we gotta get mad just enough. Sometimes we gotta cry just enough to say, okay, I done had it. Whoever's out here, you're hitting the road. And they can feel it. And they will hit the road. Why? They lost themselves. You never lost yourself. You just got a little tired. But now you can invoke the presence of your own divine presence. I want you to say it to yourself. I can devote the presence in me, my own presence, my I am presence that was gifted to me from eons ago. I invoke that now, however you want to say it. Nothing or no one will destroy whoever I am, cannot destroy me. I am my own person. Say something to that effect to yourself and begin to accept it as a truth for yourself and begin to embrace it as a truth for yourself. You are a divine person. You were born that way already. No one can really tell you that, but you already have that. You have the key to yourself. So, what I was saying earlier, your light is always pulsating at its own rate. When you get comfortable to having your own light begin to pulsate freely, you'll find out that some of it is moving fast around you, some of it is moving real slow around you, some is in that medium range around you. But the bottom line is you are real. The light that you carry is real. The light can be so expansive that it can fill up an entire room. It's real. Anybody that was on my Radiant Heart online course that's running, is still running now, it's for 13 weeks. It'll be over May 27th. They experience a joy. I didn't even know I could do it and demonstrate it, but it was coming out. You could see it pulsate a little bit right through between the camera and myself. You just make it out. And last night I had done it. The class went almost. It was well over 3.5 hours, but sometimes that happens. But that last hour, last 45 minutes, it was pulsating some light and was seeing a blip going through the screen. That's because we carry a lot of energy and we can do whatever we desire. The bottom line is to control it and let it out like a laser at will. But it runs better when you do it based on sound, unconditional love with yourself. Then it radiates out much better. And it always will. What is very unique is there are many people who are awakening to these truths about themselves. There are many people who are striving to keep the old matrix together, but it's rickety nonetheless. Nuts and bolts are falling out of it nonetheless. And you are coming through it powerfully. You are a spiritual sentient being. That means you're an eternal being with this internal light that you carry from lifetime to lifetime to lifetime, from one galaxy to the next, from one planet to the next. And this energy is moving throughout your body doing the same exact thing. Nobody can trick you up, nobody can take it from you. It's yours. And you can program yourself. Anybody messing with me while I'm asleep, may you be shocked into existence. I'm not the person to play with. You've heard those phrases. I ain't taking no wooden nickels. Nope, you're not. They ain't taking no silver ones either if you don't want them. Because what you're going to do is project your light, the highest that you can do for yourself. The highest for me that I'm striving for every day is to express peace, harmony, and happiness, joy, healing, and wholeness, greater understanding. But what also I am projecting is divine grace, that it surrounds me, that it lives in me, that it's in all my cells. It is a remembrance within me, and I will not relinquish it. And I can't because it's in me. Divine grace is all already matriculating. I'm very sincere. Well, I got tears in my eyes. I'm glad you're all on here listening. Because we all at some point have gone through some nonsense, but we ain't gonna go through no more nonsense. Divine grace is here. It's surrounding each and every one of you in your own way. You are plugged into the light in your own way. If there are trillions of people on the planet, it might be a 500,000 or less who don't want to see this light come out. But guess what? The light is here. It's not going anywhere. Your divine light is present. You're awake right now. When you go to sleep, it's pulsating. It's sending out information all the time. And all that funny stuff out there cannot interpret it because it belongs to you. And it will switch up in you just to fool those things that are trying to latch on to you. You have to know that it's you. So before I take you into this meditation, where the divine light is your higher self, I just want to say this short prayer. Through divine power and by divine grace, know that every part of you that is listening to these words are hopefully triggering you to reawaken to your true self, your divine self, known as your higher self. And as you begin to become awakened to that again and again and again, you are remembering. And the hidden meaning to the word remember is from a higher level, you're piecing together from a higher level all these memories about your divine nature, about you. And once you begin to realize that, you will not forget that. Once you begin to realize that, you will never forget that. Just like if you drive a car and you never drive a car in another 30, 40 years, you still remember how to drive a car. You rode a bike, but you haven't ridden a bike in over 50 years. You still know how to ride a bike. Why? You have the memory embedded in your muscles, embedded in the mental part of the body. You remember. And if you're joyful about it, then you get happy about it, then more information comes to what? The forefront of you, and then you begin to do what? Act on it. Good afternoon, Linda. I was off twice and I'm back on YouTube, but I'm right here. So I want you to feel the presence of infinite love, infinite unconditional love, love that is non judgmental. It's your love, it's your love for who you are. And I want you to imagine that it's right in the palm of your hands. Now I'm holding the phone with my left hand, so I can't use both hands. I'm going to use one though. And I want you to imagine that there's like this huge, huge light, and you're in it with your fingers. And it's a huge bubble of light. We're going to work with divine grace right now. So as you move your hands in and out, when your fingers curl in, you're inhaling. And when they go back out, you're exhaling. And you're focused on that point right there, right in there. That's the heart point in the palm. And that coincides with the heart in your chest. And I want you to begin to inhale and keep your awareness like right in the center of your sternum. And then exhale. And inhale again, and then exhale. And then inhale again, and then exhale. Now, from this point, inhale and exhale through your nose as quietly as possible. And I want you just to know that you're one with your higher self right now. Your higher self didn't go anywhere, it never went anywhere. It's been sitting inside of you as well as outside of you, waiting for you to go, all right, let's go. And it pulsates through you. You're like this internal doorway for your higher self to make its presence known within you. So I want you to relax into this moment, that at this moment in your life, you are your higher self. Everyone that's listening on Instagram, say to yourself, I am my higher self right now. I've always been my higher self. And I will never be disconnected from my higher self again, because I am, capital letters, I am my higher self, which means you are a reflection of divine source. You are a reflection of infinite source. You are a reflection of intelligence of the cosmos, and it sits in you as well as outside of you. It is you. You are the expression of the divine father and the divine mother energy in you. That's not a man made energy, that is a spirit force energy in you. That's the metaphysical understanding. Beyond the physical, you are you. And you love you. You love yourself unconditionally. You know that every word that you speak, every movement that you make, everything that you inhale now is coming from the divine source, the infinite source that you are already a part of. And I want you to begin to embrace that, accept that, know that. Repeat it to yourself over and over. Doesn't matter how many times, but I just want you to know that you can. Repeat it. And repeat, RE, means to elevate. So every time you're repeating, you're moving into a higher state of consciousness, a higher state of awareness. But guess what? You have already been made aware because you're living and breathing every day. That's why this message is all about the divine light in you, and you are actually your own higher self. You're not separated from divine mind, divine heart, divine hand, divine body, and nothing. You are an expression. You are infinite expression, but your own source of expression of that light. And you're not failing, you're gaining. Understand, you are not failing, you are gaining. You're increasing. The more you inhale, the more you exhale. So before my throat gets short, because I've been teaching a lot online, and I'm going to either get some lunch here or disappear from here and get some lunch. But here it goes. Through divine power and by divine grace, you now are going to allow yourself to reconnect and feel the connection between you and you as your higher self right now. You can do this with your eyes open or your eyes closed. Stay focused on the center of your sternum. Behind the center of your sternum is your heart, your physical heart. that sits comfortably between your left lung and your right lung. And you feel this sense of total oneness within yourself. You are a true being of light. You didn't lose anything. You're about to regain. When you gain something back, you're gaining it from a higher source, a higher essence, the truth of who you really are. So as you begin to do this, also say to yourself, I am that I am. I am the same I am that I see in the world as a divine being, but that's me. I am no longer separated from myself because I am acknowledging that I am my higher self right now. And I'm embracing that right now. It has never been lost. It is always me. It just was dormant in me, in my consciousness, but no veils are over my eyes. I could see. Just like a person may tap here, my third eye is connected to my two physical eyes. So I'm tapping here to reawaken that concept and that cosmic law that my two eyes are connected to my third eye inside my head, and I can properly see out into the world. I can see in the world of my own heavens, but I can see beyond the world of my own heavens. I can feel where my sight can go and how far I can go. And I'm going to tell you infinitely. You're not blocked anymore. You are infinite. You are a high achiever, has always been. You are a leader. You have always been. You are a educator, a teacher, a healer. Never forgot how to heal. You are yourself. You are the greatness within yourself, and therefore you can embrace it. I hereby affirm that anybody that's watching this program, that you also can see and decree your own divinity here and now. You don't have to wait for someone to tell you who you are. You already been this person, this being, alive and well in your own body. You already have the consciousness that you need to have to recognize that you have this divine essence in yourself. You are already a living being. You're just now growing into a greater awareness of it. And you are no longer limited. Whatever you claim to be, you shall be. If you decree it, you shall become. The late Reverend Ike used to say, whatever you place after the words I am, which is also a label, a divine label for God, whatever you place after that, you shall become. So even he would say, if you're not feeling well today, you just might acknowledge it one time, but don't keep saying it over and over because you'll bring that into this world with you. Even though you're not feeling well, he would say to yourself, I am well. Until you can convince yourself that you are well. I am well. I am a well-being. I am a divine source. I am a true higher expression of myself on earth. And I'm aware of it because I'm walking around on earth and I'm coming in touch with that which connects with my soul of who I am, the inner essence of who I am. I am this spiritual, sentient being, and I know it. You are the divine light of your higher self in action right now. You are the divine light of your higher self in action right now. The illusions of the world are fading away, and all that is left is the truth. You are connected to the center of the earth, and you're connected to the infinite centers of the universe. And those lights flow through you and around you. They are embracing you, and you are aware. You can even stand up into the current of light and feel it. And every time you're inhaling, you're drawing more of that divine light energy in your auric field into yourself, and it's flushing you out, but it's leaving you intact with your real self. And at the helm, steering wheel, is you as your higher self. You're no longer falling prey to anything that wants to victimize you because you are your higher self. And you've seen with your own eyes who you can become. You've seen with your own eyes who you choose to be. You see with your own eyes your ability to express your own divinity. You were born with it. No one had to bestow it upon you. You were born with it. No one had to give you a diploma. You were born with it. No one had to announce your name because you were born with it. The time you came into this world between your mother and your father, you came in with it at the same time. You didn't have to wait 48 hours. You didn't have to wait 72 days. You didn't have to wait a week. It came in with you. It was a living part of you. And you don't let go of it because it is you. So the divine light is non physical, it's eternal, constantly in motion. Your higher self is the reflection of God in you, the I am presence in you as God in you. Divine Mother, Divine Father energy, you. Pure Yang, pure Yang, or Yin energy in you. You are who you say that you are. And the more that you say who you are, the greater you shall be. So Reverend Ike is right. Whatever you place after the words, I am, you shall become. And if your torch of divinity is bright within you, when you say it, it's going to come out as who you are. Thank you, Linda. I guess this message is out today. This is the Easter weekend, right? It's also during this time of the year when we go into the springtime, right? When we enter the springtime is like the new year. Everything on the planet is new. Spring is awakened. We spring forward into a new self. That's what we're supposed to be doing every year. Some are fortunate to be born in this new year. Those of you born in late March, when Aries kicks off, in the beginning of April, when Aries is in full flux. You are who you say that you are. So I'm going to say there ain't no more bullies around you. They're just hiding. There ain't no more negative people going to be taking control of you because they're getting ready to go hide. They're like vampires, you know. Vampire got to stay in the dark, not in the light. Yeah. Wear some silver around you. Wear some selenite around you. This is what selenite looks like. Have some of this, wear it around you, on you. And then what will happen is your selenium in your body will magnify the light on the inside of your body and make it much easier. The selenium, Selenium, is a trace mineral connected to this inside your body. That's why people love a lot of seafood. Zinc and selenium is in the seafood. Spinach carries everything. Selenium is in it. Eggs, selenium is in it. But if you switch and become a vegetarian and eventually a vegan, you begin to have all of that going on naturally inside your body. You can take a glass of water and begin to envision it carrying light, yellow or gold. And if you do it with enough intensity, bubbles of light will start to show up. You may not be able to see it, but the bubbles are on the glass. There's a few in there. They're starting to develop. The more you practice this, the greater you shall be, the greater that you shall remember, the more that you shall become. So it's now to do what? Not just pray, but to meditate while you're praying, because they go hand in hand. The prayer that you say, any prayer that you say, that represents the yang force. That's a divine masculine energy when you say the prayer. But when you meditate, that's divine mother essence energy, where you're receiving and matriculating all that energy and then releasing it back into the world. This is a great time. As more difficulty that we see, a whole lot of us are going to survive. You watch. A whole lot of us is going to live a greater life because we are doing the right things for ourselves over and over and over. For yourself, you're living for yourself, nobody else. If you have children, they're going to absorb the light that you carry. You have a partner, they're going to absorb the light that you carry. Got a sibling, got a parent, got a grandparent, got a cousin, got a neighbor. If they're right in themselves, if they are open in their heart, they're going to receive that energy that you're receiving. As you get blessed, they get blessed. You might bless them in your presence without saying a word, but nonetheless, you're the blesser, you're the healer, you're the teacher, you're the educator. So meditate daily and as many times as you want, because the stronger you get through meditation, the more light you're going to carry. And one day, somebody's going to notice you're changing. They're going to feel this pulsation of lights of different colors in your auric field magnifying themselves and moving through you, not just in front of you, above you, beneath you, right and left. The energy is going to be there. So here's a short meditation, and then I'm going to sign off. I want you to see yourself. I want you to see yourself walking into a park. You're the only one in the park, other than nature itself. And as you're seated on a bench, the grass around you gets brighter, becomes healthier, because you are allowing yourself to become this column of light, receiving light all the time. And you're sharing this light with Mother Earth. So you're sending the light through your hands, from your heart, with the thoughts, with the spoken words, through the soles of your feet into the earth. And as far as you're concerned, it's going all the way down to the center of the earth. You are becoming more of that light field, more of that energy field. Because the more you joyfully focus on the center of your heart, the center of your sternum, behind there is the heart, you're balancing the lungs, the right and left lungs. You're balancing the kidneys and the adrenal glands at the same time. You're clearing the big intestines and small intestines and appendix at the same time. You're clearing your gallbladder all at the same time. The liver and the stomach area are being cleansed at the same time. The throat is being cleansed. The heart, everything is being cleansed because you have the power to cleanse it yourself. You might say, what color should I use? Anyone that comes to mind. I might tell you royal blue or sky blue, but you might see gold and it's okay. I might tell you to see pink and it may turn green. It's okay. I might tell you just to focus on the soles of your feet with a black light or a brown light down there, and the whole part of the body down there turns pink or red. Doesn't matter. Light is light, color is color. and you're the best that you can be at this moment. So begin to feel the presence of energy flowing up and around you. That energy is flowing off your tailbone, through the soles of your feet, going into the ground. So it doesn't matter if you're sitting inside or sitting outside. The center of the earth is how you view it through your heart. And you're allowing yourself to go through the top of your head, up into the ceiling, through the ceiling, into the sky. And for all you know, and all your desires is, it's going into Sirius, the blue star planet, the sun of ancient Egypt. But it's becoming more you, and is reaching out through one galaxy to the next to all suns in the heavens. You are radiating that energy through your heart. And you're allowing yourself to become one with all sources of energy. That is correct, right, that is beauty, that is unconditional love, that is compassion, that is understanding, that is the truth of your being, the truth of their being, and you're all one. So seeing yourself blossom as one light form that can attract all other positive light forms to it. And you are embracing them, they're embracing you, but they're leaving with you a gift of divine harmony, divine light, divine grace. And all of this is flowing over your shoulders, through your heart, through your breath, through your eyes, ears, nose, fingers, skin, feet, hands. You're it. Universe is tagged you to be the one that is to shower the planet, but shower yourself first with the blessings of divine grace. And that divine grace is flowing around you continuously. It sits on your back like a vest, like an armor. But it is you, the higher self. Even with your eyes closed, you sense something blinking around your eyes. This is the spirit force in the cells, in the ethers, is acknowledging who you are. And you are growing brighter, and you're pulsating. Your light is going to and from in every possible direction, above you, beneath you, in front, in the back, the right and the left, and from the deepest part of you, from the center of your own heart. You're being so joyful, you're being so understanding, and you're becoming more of that light. You're prospering already from that light abundantly. You're in a state of absolute gratitude. Just allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to be who you say that you are. You are a living presence of the divine source of infinite light. You are divine grace overflowing, rolling off your tongue, pulling it through your nasal passage, pouring out of your ears and your eyes and your hands and your feet, rolling off your body is divine grace. And in that moment, I'm going to move forward. I want you to receive it in its fullness. You are a divine light, always has been. You were that before you entered your mother's and father's vibration to come into this world. You never left it. This is who you are. You've always been this way. You judge no one, so no one can judge you. And if they are, that's on them. You continue to express your light, express your love. Your love is unconditional. You have an unconditional source, an infinite source of light that no one can take from you. No one can close the door on you. It's yours. You can proclaim it every day. I am divine source. I am a divine heart. I am a divine being. And I am consciously aware of it. And I have awakened to it because I am. Simply say whatever I am, that's who I am. Relax into this moment and let your whole body remember that you are infinite. Let your whole body remember that you are a naturally blessed healer. That your whole body, including your mind, remembers, in your heart says it, that you are overflowing with abundance. You are overflowing with prosperity. You are overflowing in your own divine nature. And it never left you. It may have been laying dormant in you, but now it's wide awake because you can remember at higher rates, pulling higher sources of information as remembrance for yourself. Everything that you've ever asked for is already here in yourself, already happening in yourself. You just have to remember. And it's okay to take baby steps. Those baby steps will become giant steps soon. I'm Brother Francis E. Revels-Bey. Thank you for joining me on my every Thursday program here on Resonant Essentials, Esoteric School of Metaphysics. You want to go to their website, www.resonantessentials.com, and you'll see whatever we got going on there. For those of you that are tuning in today, I'm out here in Albuquerque. So for Resident Essentials on Saturday, I'm taking that day off because of the Easter weekend. So I won't be there, but I'll be back there next weekend at 11:30 a.m. for a Creative Path Work meditation series. This is Clear Blue Radiance. This is the new name of my podcast. I had to change it last year, but hey, I found the right name. It's mine, Clear Blue Radiance. Blue light for law and order within yourself. Radiance because you're like the sun, and your heart can radiate a lot of light like the sun. Know that you'll be blessed at every moment of your day. Know that divine grace surrounds you wherever you go, whatever you do. The spirit of divine grace is with you. Thank you, everybody on here. Thora Phillip, thank you. Javita _9, thank you. Master Business, Kadalaja, thank you. I'm sorry you got on late, but you can replay this. Miss Sadisha, thank you. Who else is here? Ginger _Rothstein, thank you. Workout _Rosie, thank you. Who else? Who else? Who else? Jewel 88, master number 88, thank you. And J Big Gain, he was the first to pop in here, thank you. Holly Hemmett, thank you. He's over here on YouTube channel for Resident Essentials. And Linda Garcia, thank you. May you all have a blessed day, a blessed night, a protected night. Just know that divine grace is on you, in you, and you've always walked with it, okay? You're going to be fine. Until next time, remember that divine grace is a blessing as we're alive and well in the age of remembrance. I look forward to seeing you here next week, hopefully on time for myself at 1:30 p.m. every Thursday or 1 o'clock. All right, everybody. Take care. See you soon. Ooh, time for me to get something to eat. I don't think I'm going to stay home. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just talking. You didn't hear that. Maybe I'll go to um, Flying Star. Let's see what I got in the pocket first. I've been going there quite frequently, So I got a little something to work with. Yeah, I think I'll make a trip there just for today. All right, everybody. I will see you all soon that are here on the YouTube channel. I hope you all did your taxes. I didn't even do mine. I'm in the middle of it. I had it lined up on here and then it disappeared. So I got to do it all over again. But I'll get it done. I'm not worried. All right. I love you all dearly. Take care. See you soon. Off to the Flying Star Cafe.